Welcome, viewers, to this week's Kearney News, and happy Labor Day weekend to all of you as we reach this first day of September. The nation is attuned for the perilous anticipation of Hurricane Dorian to hit the southeast coast. I cannot stress enough for Kearney residents to bring your noisy wind chimes inside before we receive constant breeze generated from Dorian's path. We have had an unusual amount of rain and cooler weather for this time of year, which doesn't alleviate my responsibilities and harassment to mow the lawn. While on the topic of grass, an anonymous viewer complained of tall grass on Stonecrest between 16th and 18th Streets on the west side. This will soon become a fire hazard when the fire hydrant becomes camouflaged by grass and tall weeds. Kearney Bulldogs pulled off an impressive victory in their first game and home opener against Harrisonville. There was no score until late into the first half. This was a bit unnerving for Danny Acosta watching his son Ian become the first sophomore starting QB in Bulldog history. Danny's emotions changed later as his son Ian threw for 3 TDs. The second half was definitely less sluggish offensively as the Bulldogs' momentum accelerated for a 34-14 win. The Bulldogs scored enough touchdowns to make the fireworks celebration a greater spectacular than the 4th of July firework fiasco at Jesse James Park this year. After the game, I interviewed Ian and asked what his dreams were as QB. While his immediate hopes are to help his team win games, his long-term goals are to have his own cereal. The food concessions were across the parking lot from the stadium until the main concession is completed within the stadium. My hamburger was tasty, however I blame myself for not grabbing any condiments, which made the dryness difficult to swallow. This was not as severe as the first time I choked on a donut stick that absorbed all my saliva and became an emergency situation while being lodged temporarily in my throat. Nurse Amy Green reacted quickly and handed me a Sprite and saved my life with about 2 tablespoons of liquid left in the bottle. I did not see any socio-economical wars between the wealthy royalty and fame versus low-income bleacher spectators. There was an unofficial interpretation among the fans that if a seat located in the reserved area did not have a white ribbon attached, then it was open to first come, first serve. I don't know how the vast differences in income will ever provide harmony. The Fun Farm appears to begin the season with a gentle start. I've never been here, but I'm fond of a major fall attraction in Kearney for family-oriented entertainment. I've always wanted to enter the corn pit, but I'm hesitant due to an emergency situation earlier in life when I found corn in my boxers. Yesterday, I attended a fish fry with a pumpkin launcher fueled by an air compressor. The celebration was in Livingston County, but the proud owners of the pumpkin cannon are residents of Kearney. Watch this clip of this big boy's toy in action.
No, we don't hit the fence. I mean, it'd be neat to see, but you know. Oh! Hit the base of the Apollo.
In crime and law enforcement news, 2 Kearney water towers were vandalized with spray paint. KPD is baffled how anyone had the time or ability to conceal themselves while marking the towers with graffiti. The work to deface the towers were not the work of amateurs. That's all the news I have for today. Have a safe and enjoyable Labor Day. Thanks for watching.